Some places ask us to arrive slowly, before the world has fully awakened. Hallstatt wakes between a silent lake and mountains older than memory.
From the lake, the village appears like a dream floating beneath the Alps.
I came here not to hurry, but to feel one quiet day. Before I stepped ashore, Hallstatt had already asked me to be still.
Here, every roof, ripple, and bell seems to belong to the same song.
The air smells of cold water, timber, and the beginning of morning.
This is not only a postcard, it is a village beginning another day. Morning reveals Hallstatt in details too small for hurried eyes.
For a few precious minutes, the lake and I share the same silence.
Even the swans move slowly, as if they understand this place. Behind the famous facades, ordinary lives begin with familiar rituals. Village wakes, chair by chair, window by window, greeting by greeting. I have seen this view in photographs, but never felt its silence. One small ripple turns a perfect reflection into something alive.
The beauty is breathtaking, yet the quiet is what I will remember.
A warm cafe offers the first taste of life beside the lake.
Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, Hana.
Breakfast begins with warm bread, butter, cheese, and bright mountain berries. Coffee tastes deeper when a quiet alpine lake waits beyond the window.
The jam is tart, the bread still warm, and the morning wonderfully unhurried.
Nothing is extravagant, yet every ingredient feels honest and carefully chosen.
Good mornings.
Good mornings. Look at the water, so still.
It's beautiful out there.
The fish, we catch them fresh. Wow.
That sounds amazing.
I could rush onward, but Hallstatt keeps teaching me to stay. Beyond the waterfront, every narrow lane seems to hold another quiet story. Time remains visible here, polished by hands and softened by weather.
Village's beauty is patiently cared for, one flower box at a time. Servus. Hello, they're beautiful.
Guten Tag, wie geht's dir? Ich hoffe, es geht Ihnen gut heute. Oh, hallo Hana. Mir geht es gut, danke. Wie schön Sie zu sehen.
Beside the lake, old skills survive through repetition, patience, and memory.
Do you always come here?
For 40 years. The fish know me.
Daily life climbs the same steep paths travelers admire for photographs. These old steps reward anyone willing to slow down and look closely. Around every corner, the village rearranges itself into another painting.
Grüß Gott.
Morgen.
Hallstatt is famous worldwide, but it still belongs first to its residents. To visit well means remembering that every beautiful window is someone's home.
Built between rock and water, Hallstatt learned to use every precious meter.
The market square feels less like a monument and more like a village living room.
For generations, This small square has gathered markets, celebrations, and everyday meetings.
Music fills the square without disturbing its calm, familiar rhythm. I stop planning the day and simply listen to Hallstatt breathe. Here, beauty is not one grand view, but many small moments together.
A simple packet of salt carries the village's oldest story.
Above the village, another path leads from daily life into memory.
Even the cemetery looks toward the lake, surrounded by flowers and mountains.
Names are remembered here through flowers, light, and careful daily attention. This place feels peaceful, never frightening, because remembrance is treated with tenderness. Inside this small chapel, Hallstatt preserves a deeply human tradition. Light enters the chapel like a quiet promise that memory survives. Stepping outside, every ordinary breath suddenly feels more precious. To understand Hallstatt's beauty, I must first understand its history. These objects reveal a community connected to distant Europe through salt and trade.
Small tool makes thousands of years feel suddenly close enough to touch.
Long before tourism, miners entered this mountain searching for precious white gold. Every fragment of salt demanded strength, courage, and patient work underground. A grain seems tiny, yet here it built prosperity, culture, and connection. Salt left Hallstatt in wooden barrels, traveling by lake and river. From this secluded valley, white gold reached communities far beyond the Alps.
In my hand, Hallstatt's enormous history weighs almost nothing at all.
The mountain shaped the village, and the village learned to live from it.
Now I follow the old salt story upward, toward the mountain itself. With every meter, the lake grows wider, and Hallstatt becomes beautifully small.
The steep ascent reveals how little space exists between water and rock.
Above the valley, the entire UNESCO landscape unfolds in one vast view.
The height steals my breath, but the view gives it back. From here, nature and human history seem woven into one landscape.
Looking down, I finally understand Hallstatt's fragile relationship with the mountain. At the mine entrance, daylight gives way to 7,000 years of work.
Inside, the mountain feels cold, ancient, and intensely alive.
Salt crystals catch the light, like stars hidden beneath the earth.
Here, they extracted the precious piece by piece.
The guide's stories return names and human effort.
For one fast moment, the quiet journey turns into pure alpine joy.
Deep underground, a silent salt lake reflects a world without sky. I came seeking a view, yet the mountain offers something deeper.
The miner's train leads us back toward daylight and the living village.
After the darkness, sunlight and fresh air,
feel like extraordinary gifts.
Beyond salt, the surrounding forests gave generations another precious material: wood. Each cut carries experience that no machine can imitate completely.
His hands move with certainty, earned through years of patient practice.
One small attempt teaches me how much skill hides inside simplicity.
Wooden pletter boats once carried people, goods, and salt across this lake. The boat survives because knowledge passes directly from hand to hand. Even today, natural salt is selected and packed with deliberate care.
Thank you so much. This is beautiful.
You're welcome. We're glad you like it.
These handmade objects carry more than function. They carry the people who made them.
Lunch begins with fresh lake fish, herbs, and a restrained touch of mountain salt.
Simple cooking protects the clean flavor of fish from cold alpine water.
Lake, mountain, and garden come together on one honest plate.
This meal feels connected to everything I have seen today. The skin is crisp, the fish delicate, and the flavor wonderfully clean.
Nothing hides the ingredient. Every flavor remains clear and balanced. Regional dumplings bring the comforting warmth of an alpine family kitchen.
The chef describes the menu as a conversation between lake and mountain.
Our cuisine draws its inspiration.
Even the apple juice tastes bright, fresh, and rooted in the region. In Hallstatt, a meal becomes another reason to pause and notice.
Echerntal reveals the powerful landscape that has always surrounded Hallstatt.
Glacial water runs so clear that every stone seems newly washed.
The water is shockingly cold, pure, and instantly refreshing.
Beyond the quiet lake, Hallstatt's landscape speaks with a much stronger voice. Here, I feel small in the most comforting possible way. The forest holds a different silence, filled with countless living sounds. For a moment, I stop traveling and simply become present.
Hallstatt is beautiful because nature remains larger than everything humans built.
Back at the lake, a traditional wooden boat offers the quietest road home. The boatman welcomes me with the calm confidence of a lifetime here. Before roads connected the village, the lake carried people, food, and salt. You just can't escape the peace of this place, can you?
No, not that I ever truly wanted to.
I know. He left once.
A lifetime beside the water can be read in his hands. From the lake, Hallstatt feels less like a destination and more like a memory.
Afternoon brings Kaiserschmarrn, a warm Austrian comfort made for mountain days.
Soft pancake, browned butter, sugar, and tart plum create perfect balance.
It is crisp, soft, sweet, and exactly what this cool afternoon needs.
As the crowds depart, Hallstatt slowly returns to the people who live here. With no photograph to take, I finally see the evening clearly. Sunset gathers every color of the day and lays it across the lake. I arrived for a famous view, but I leave carrying a quieter story.
Some places are meant to be seen, but Hallstatt is meant to be felt.